rabbits can't vomit?
Yes.
You knew that? Did you?
I never see a bunny vomit before.
Well, you've never seen one before, so therefore you think that they can't. Is that what you're thinking? Well, have you ever seen a moose vomit? Do you think they can? Well, okay. In any case, rabbits can't vomit. What do you think's bad about not being able to vomit?
Then they can't get rid of bad things.
Oh, yeah. Guess what we're talking about today. We're talking about today.
Up the road. Tanks.
What?
Tanks.
Oh, you get back to tanks again. Yeah. How could I do something on military equipment with tanks? Think about it. No, today we're talking about money.
Money.
Learning stuff.
Risky.
So money. Money is some funny stuff, isn't it? What can you say about money?
Money is valuable because people can get rich and buy expensive stuff.
Value is a key word there. Value. A value means it has something that people want. That's what it is. So money is basically this stuff that allows us to get things that we want.
You have to pay to get things. Or you can just get them for free by planting them.
You're talking about plants.
You can just plant them.
Yeah,
Or the food.
hey, some things in the world are free. That's true. And now, what are some things in the world that are free that you can't buy with money?
Well, there's something that's almost free.
What's that?
A fortune cookie.
Fortune cookie. Maybe fortune, but fortune cookie you gotta buy at the Chinese restaurant.
How many does it even cost?
Not one in China either. What?
How many does it
No,
cost?
how much does it cost? I don't know. I haven't bought a fortune cookie in a very long time, if ever. Okay, well, a fortune cookie will come free at the end of a meal, but you need to buy the meal to get the fortune cookie. In any case, fortune cookie is not a great example. Now, money. Human beings have not always had money. There was a time before we had money. What do you think we did before we had money?
We were monkeys.
We used some way to get what we wanted without using money.
Well, sometimes you can just trade for
Trade
something.
is the thing I wanted to hear. Yeah, so if you got something and somebody's got something,
and they want what you got, and you got what they got,
you trade. That's right.
People don't care about trades anymore. They care about money. So you
But-
can buy things and expensive cars or whatever. And they do not want to trade anymore. They want money to get rich. And rich people. And if you want to get rich, you have to be rude. If you want to get rich.
You have to be rude. How's that?
Or you can just be very talented
Yeah, rude, talented, different ways to get money. That's right. So there's another question. How do you get money?
Well, you can just go get a job and you can get some money and it will be at the bank. Also, this is a bad thing for people. Sometimes robbers steal bank money. The robbers steal money and they get rich.
Do they? Why don't we use diamonds for money?
Well, if we did have diamonds, people would be super happy and they can buy expensive things.
But the thing is, if we had so many diamonds that people had them all the time, then they would lose value. Diamonds have no real value in themselves except that they look nice.
Well,
Although we can't really tell the difference between that and like a fake rhinestone.
Well, you can actually tell because if you try to break a diamond, it's impossible to break. And if you try to break a plastic one, it
Yes. They do have different qualities, that's true. But if we look at it, why do we like diamonds? Because they look pretty, right?
will. Yeah. And also they can use for other things.
Well, that's true.
like making a chair out of diamonds or whatever. They can
No,
actually
you don't make chairs out of diamonds.
make anything.
Well, it's the hardest substance on Earth, so it's used in things like drill bits for like breaking into rock. So in that sense, diamond does have a different kind of value. Although those diamonds are often made by people, not naturally found diamonds. If you have too much of something, it loses value, and that doesn't mean anything. Like water. Water is something which is free, especially here in Canada, because there's so much of it that it doesn't really have value. So even though it's so important, it's the most important thing to our bodies to live, and water, it's free. Okay, what else can't you buy with money?
You $1,000 camera?
Can buy that with $1,000 of money. Something like happiness. Air would not be an example because actually right now oxygen is in demand and has value. You can pay money for oxygen, definitely in this COVIDian age. So sometimes air and water are things which you need money to pay for, depending on where you are. What should you do if you got no money?
Then you'll just get a job and you'll get money.
What if you can't get a job?
Then you got one option.
What's that?
Steal from the bank. Or you can just lay up buckets and people will just put in money.
Lay a bucket down and people will come.
Just put some money in because you're poor.
It's called begging, right?
Yeah.
You could go live in the forest.
Well, there is a lot of dangerous stuff in the forest.
Well, I mean, that's where humanity came from, is the forest. There was no money, there was no trading, there was just stuff. And you need stuff, you fight for the stuff. That's what we did before any sort of money or exchange or anything. And it's pretty nasty stuff. Probably don't want to go back there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, as in no. That's a wrap.